Let's see, let's see. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Let's see, where the fuck is it? We should be good. Technically speaking. Sorry I haven't uploaded recently, honestly. I've been very busy. We were supposed to have recovery, but we're going back out to the field to teach the Koreans how to do some stuff. So we're not getting much rest.
And I know just the tune to accompany them.
Like, it's already Wednesday, we haven't even gotten a rest day. But this made my day, honestly. I was not expecting this in the middle of the week. But now we're heading off towards Sumeru. I was so excited for this update, honestly. Much more than you expect. Woo! Oh shit, I'm at. Hold on. I just realized the fucking thingamajiggy is it. Who knows what we're gonna find here, so I better have a lot.
Into the wind.
Ooh. Look at that. Now that's a view. Towards the land of the Dendro Archon. Man, what the fuck are those?
Follow the wind.
They're so cute! Oh, this is the theme for Sumeru? Let's see what these things are. Fungus. A monster with basic intelligence that developed from spores. When first hit by or pyro attack, it will enter either an activated or scorched state. Based on the elemental attack type used, defeat this transformed fungus to obtain different types of rewards. Well, I got both on me. I got electro and pyro.
By royal decree.
One with nature.
Technically speaking, these things are supposed to be really fast because they're electrocharged.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Into the wind.
Come here, bitch. Oh, is there some sort of tunnel I was supposed to go through? Sumeru Rose. Hara Hara fruit. It seems like the 4-leaf sigil. This crest looks like a 4-leaf flower petal. Will sometimes appear in Sumeru when those images are facing one such crest to travel swiftly. Sometimes you will find cluster leaves cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Use your ability to make your adventures easier. Where? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, there was a tunnel. Where the hell does this lead to? It's a toucan! Yeah, where does this actually exit through? Because it seems to be underground, so... The chasm? Ah, here we go. Kind of weird how I haven't spotted that before. Well, onwards towards Sumeru. My Kazuha is way underleveled for this, but who cares right now? I'll go upgrade him eventually. I can't wait to see what the Dendro Traveler can do. As you all know, I already like to play with the Traveler, so... It'll just be a part of finding out what he can do. Yes, I've seen some of the trailers, but honestly, I want to see how that actually is impactful in gameplay. Ooh. Look at
Now
this
that we
place.
made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I've been pronouncing that wrong the whole time, oh my god. I've been saying Sumeru. It's Sumeru.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Perhaps.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Perhaps. Oh.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Yes, now I'm drenched, so please, let me get out of here.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
I mean, we are lost.
We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
Called approach him, dumbass.
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Wow, she just blew us off.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
We got a tailing mission? What? Okay. Through mist and smoke in the dark forest.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Oh, that's gonna be weird, ain't it? Wait, am I supposed to hold it? Oh, I see now. Kinda. I think I have to figure it out.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Yeah.
Look,
It feels like a
she's sitting
trap.
over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
I don't know, maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother her if I were you.
Oh! What a lovely smell!
Damn it, Paimon!
Coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Oh god, we're going through writing symptoms again. And
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
nope. We are out like a light. Bet for party of 4, we are out. What the fuck? Paimon? You around here? Ooh. How about now? You seem important. Are we still passed the fuck out, or we just having some visions now? We're pulling an Assassin's Creed 3 vision quest.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
We're at...
Good question.
Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, No thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
He gave me some weed.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Stop giving me your weird concoctions.
Whoops.
Damn it, Kali, I just met you.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. Alright, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Look at those ears.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
You've been warned. Don't do drugs in the forest, kids.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes
So
of
they use
asking
pot. Got it.
directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was tripping balls.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yes.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Something's wrong. Something's fishy.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Don't give me drugs.
Ooh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Sure, I guess I'm
Now
just gonna take a
continue
whole bunch of
resting
pot
while I
and make
fire
myself
up another
immune.
bowl of medicine for you.
I'll be so high that it won't be affect me anymore.
We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon?
No, I'm pissed off.
Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Visions.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
Cause would he believe
If
me?
you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Yeah.
That settles it then. We'll stay
The fuck outta here.
rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Collie time.
Good idea. Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kali!
Noot. Where am I? Oh, that's the nearest statue. Oh, that's gonna make fucking traveling so easy. If I can get it to work right. The fuck? Where did I collect that? Dendroculus.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
I hereby command the power of Dendro. Yeet! That's one big ass forest. Wait, here's probably desert. What's this? I've never seen the map shine like this. That's completely new. I've never seen the map shine like that. Oh, actually, there is fucking dots like that somewhere. I guess I must have never played close attention enough. No, because it still lights up like a Christmas tree. Sun is off. The little fungi! Yes, I saw them, Paimon. Yes, we should. Statue of the Seven. Let's see what you got. Resonate with Dendro! Boom! Essence of Flora. Hold on. Now that it's... Hold on. I haven't unlocked the Adventurers Guild here, have I? No, I haven't talked to Adventurers Guild in that fucking Dendroland. Eh! Fully... Oh, that's a whole book collection, okay. Drift freely in the forest. Hell yeah. It's called Let's See What You Got for Me, Dendro Man. Where is this little... God, this is gonna be difficult as fuck to spot, isn't it? Because it's green on green. Well, at least it glows, I think. Yeah, that makes it a little easier. Are you serious? I can't even reach it from here? Burn! Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's good to know. What am I supposed to do with these? Oh, I think I need Hydra actually. I think I need to cause a bloom reaction. Hold on. Kazuha, you're taking the back seat for now.
It is as the stars foretold.
No? Fire maybe? I don't know, Chief. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, little housey. I just collected something.
Scry this. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun playing with that.
Alright, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
I feel great. Do you not see the dendro power flowing within me?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave
Roger's
any
dead.
further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
What does he have a clock on his back?
Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
I mean,
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
pathway lamps? At first you had my attention.
Traveler, this way!
Actually, I'm not gonna finish that.
Checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Are these lamps? Yo, what is that? Is that like a traveling shop right there?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Mint.
No problems with this lamp. Good. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yes.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
I've noticed.
I'll fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Who?
Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
That does sound like exactly what happened to Makoto.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be
Damn
honest.
it, Colin, you had one job and it was to give us info.
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
What? This is the first time we've met, though.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Oh, here we go.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
You essentially
There's
copied
no
her.
one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Oh god, she's a
If you
fangirl.
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
Okay, whoa, calm your horses. You are fangirling real hard.
Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's fine.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
So that's how you
Ah.
Yep, so please know
Amber, you've been hiding stuff from us.
Trust, really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
God damn it, she's illiterate.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Ruka Devata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
You wish to meet her.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Queen.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
See. Let's see, what is a fast way to get up there? Yeet! Just like that.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Ruka Devata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I'm gonna go with Great Lord.
You might be right. The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Yee. We'll eventually meet someone who looks like the statue.
Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Nice work. That's one clean statue.
Doesn't look very clean.
Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
No.
We're back.
Oh wow, okay, time skip.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing.
What climbing?
I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Manners, Paimon.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
Okay, I'll
So
give you that
wink
one.
top Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
No!
No! You dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine. Oh.
How dare you drop my food on the floor?
I nearly had a heart attack there.
You're lucky I don't have the pyro element yet. If not, I would burn this forest down.
Quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yes!
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
I'm guessing it happens more often than not.
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually
Honestly,
very
he seems very kind to others, but he just seems kind of an asshole to you.
Rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right?
Yes.
Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Yes, I definitely like to pet them.
Right? They've always wanted to pet them too.
Just sneak up on them in the middle of the night. Just
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees.
I feel like he
In
knows
fact,
something more than you do.
Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really?
He's
I
hiding
would have
something.
never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
I can laugh. It's after the fact.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath!
Primordial wrath.
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
That was a
No,
big
I
outburst.
just-
You alright?
I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
I don't think she wants to talk about it.
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Very much so.
Well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's come back.
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden?
She walks
She's
fast.
practically running back. can't even see her now.
Let's see. I know we have a couple of events here. Let's see. It's these. You should complete our quick start, but your experience will reflect that some characters may be occupied by other quests. Oh, I see. What is the prerequisite? Just finish that. Okay. I guess we'll just keep going.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yes.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
I guess. There's some fun about that. Woo! Oh, I'm just gonna have fun with that. I'm going everywhere, aren't I? Let's discover some waypoints. Let's see, where do we need to go? There's one there, one right there. Let's go to the one above first. Let's see, can we find a higher spot up? Maybe? Perhaps? Here we go! Oh, that's stuff right there. Summon Dendron Dog, huh? What? What is this thing? Dendrogram. These strange spirits accompany the appearances of species branches or dendrogram. Symbolize the protection of Dendro. Okay. When charged attacks and shots hit, dendrograms will attack alongside them. There are also some objects that will appear throughout your adventures that can only be activated or destroyed using the power of Dendrodogamy. Okay. Oh, I think... I can't reach that. I can't reach that with my current character. Actually, I need a charge cell, don't I? That makes sense.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Oh, and they're time limited too, okay. That's gonna be a thing. What's dying over there? Oh shit!
By royal decree!
Let me spy!
Propagate!
Hell yeah! Let's check out the reactions. Elemental reaction, catalyze. When creatures are affected by electro and dendro, quicken will occur, which will render them quickened. Oh shit, it speeds them up! Okay. And quicken, creatures affected by electro or dendro attacks or spread reactions will occur, respectively. Let's take additional damage. Bloom. When creatures are affected by Hydro and Dendro, the Bloom reaction occurs will be triggered, creating dendro cores. Only a certain number of dendro cores can exist at the same time. If new ones are created, once somebody's reached, the pre-exit will explode. Nice. Dendro bloom. When dendro cores come into contact with pyro, they will trigger Bergion, causing even greater AoE damage. When dendro cores come in contact with electros, they will trigger hyper bloom, transform into homing spiral shots. Sprawling shots.
Shadows of fate. Oz revealed.
Scatter!
Let's light it up.
Terminate!
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Delve into destiny.
Propagate!
I feel like incorporating this dendro reaction is gonna give me a run for my money. I just need practice with it, really. Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy. This isn't the first time I've seen you, buddy. You know this. You're from Fontaine? Jesus Christ, I'm probably gonna see you all the way there, aren't you? Aren't I? I have a feeling I know why you keep running into trouble, but I think I'll just keep that to myself for now. Let's see. There's a TP point a little ways down the road, so I'll just head there. Real quick. Woo! Wow, listen to that soundtrack. What is that thing?
Let me scry.
Scatter! Propagate!
I don't know what it was, but it gave me a lot of raw meat and I like it.
Shadows of fate.
What are those? Let's burn him!
Let's light it up.
Wait, she's fighting?
Off we go. By royal decree.
Scatter!
Haha. Yeah, she's no collie. The withering. Yeah, the ears. Technically, she could be talking about both. His ears are gorgeous. Everyone wants to touch them. Yeah, Paimon can do it super stealthily. Paimon, he wouldn't even notice you. You don't make a sound when you fly. What is the withering? Thank you. Come again. Give me that shit. Ooh, dude, look at that. That is gorgeous. Anyways, let's see, hell yeah.
What trinkets
Gimme,
lie
gimme,
veiled
gimme.
within this desolate plain?
Wave Rider over there. Okay, that's a weird spot for one. Are these hostiles? Or are these little cuties? Oh, I can't kill them. Oh my god, what have I done?
Scatter!
I feel awful. What have I done?
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Perhaps. Come on, go faster. There's a lot of dogs here, I noticed that. Yeet.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Stop drugging people. Hey. Okay, where are we going? That way, okay. Ah!
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Zuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
Okay.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Jesus.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
I feel like they would have already used it on her though.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Yeah, I figured.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Aww.
Paimon had no idea Kale
Now I'm
was going through
sad.
so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
I can't
said.
wait to clap some
I hope you
harbinger
get a chance
cheeks.
to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
No.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's
I'll
still
be
recovering from
fine.
the traveler. You must follow closely
Watch me
and
burn
listen
down the
to
forest
every
in like
instruction.
next 5 minutes.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Okay, I can work with it.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully mature, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Huh?
Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh,
That's real dumb. Not gonna lie.
Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
You wanna go? You don't let me thought. I ain't afraid of you.
Oz, reveal thyself! Shadows of fate!
Propagate! Midnight Phantasmagoria.
What can I do to upgrade my attack here? What are those? Oh, fuck. So I got the fungi. Fungal spores. Activated scorch. Oh, I could use either one. Nice. Redundant growth. Will obtain 1 level. Overflowing lotus every second on the field increase. Yada yada yada. Okay. Redundant luxury. Every point of electromagnetic mastery traveler possesses increased damage. Ooh. Okay. I kind of like this green screen. Let's see. What is my element mastery at actually? Pretty. Not too bad. I probably don't have the best build for traveler. I'm working with what I got. Bouncing mushrooms. Pieces of bouncing mushrooms. Look under normal settings, you jump on it. Staticity will be further increased if you activate it. You're using an electro. Okay. I'm guessing the other is pyro. Okay. So electro and pyro will be the main ways to get around this place. Shit.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Alright fam, I got you. Let's do this for Kali. Let's see this. Oh, are those it? Boppity boopy. Boopity boppity.
Let's head back to meet Tainari.
There's still one more, someone? Yep. We got all of them.
Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Okay.
Tainari!
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. That would have been good if they're back early. Yeet. I'm gonna have fun with Dendro a lot, honestly.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
I'm guessing whatever it is
No one
is
in our
not
patrol
bueno.
team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away.
I'm good.
In the meantime,
I don't need a vision.
Please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these
Hey,
lands.
hey, only way you learn is
A
through
unique
experience.
type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should
I don't
think
need a
twice
vision,
before
bitch.
approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
No, I don't.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Considering that I can control 4 elements now.
In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Wait, rumors? What rumors?
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today, and show you what it looks like up close.
I'm spatial. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks awful. What's going on here?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look!
What the fuck is going on there?
Plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled
Looks
with ash.
stale.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. Alright, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Alright, let's
Thank
do
you.
this.
But I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is
Buddy,
your first
I've had
time
no worse
handling this
things.
sort of thing after all.
I already
Even with
fought
elemental
an Archon.
powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
I'll be fine.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
Oh shit. Dreadful Withering. The Withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious and anomalous power. In these areas, characters will accumulate decay. The speed of this accumulation will differ depending on the Withering Zone you're in. Depending on how much decay you've accumulated, all your party members will have their elemental resistance, physical rest, and magic speed decrease. These stats will decrease more in accordance with the amount of decay occurred. If you remain within Withering Zones after you fully accumulate decay, all your party members will fall. Oh shit, okay. You must use the power of Dendrogama to clear the Withering way. Only via this method can you destroy the Withering branches that spreads the corrosive power. Only when all Withering branches within the Withering Zone are destroyed can the tumor of the Withering be the beating heart area be destroyed. Most Withering Zones can be destroyed in this way, but within the Withering Zones, candles of light and flames of life may appear and help decrease accumulation of decay. Oh, so it's just like fucking sheer cold. Bitch just tried to attack me.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Wait, what is this thing?
Spring forth!
Let's light it up! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Written in the stars.
I summon thee!
Scatter!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! This realm
Fuck!
is no home for a princess.
Scatter!
Not enough? Die, die, die!
Get out of here!
Mein Fräulein, should you fall?
Let me scry.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why
Yes.
does Paimon have
Is
the
this a-
feeling
is
we're
this a
worried about
chronic thing?
something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly,
I'm sorry.
as
I
the
need a
appearances
quick
of
bath
withering
break.
zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
The
By
abyss?
the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Honestly, I think I have actually.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Huh?
I'm sure you've heard of
Like
ley
roots?
lines, right?
Oh.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
Yep, sounds a lot like that fucking thingy-majiggy. The tree.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found.
I feel like I'm your
Alright,
cure.
that's enough on this topic for the time being.
Considering I could purify Deval's tears.
It's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
I feel like I could probably do something about this too. Let's see. What is the nearest? Get up there. Is there a spring anywhere? I would very much like a springy. Guess there isn't a springy or a teleport thingy. Dangers. Oh, okay. There are other perils within, apart from the cave. Monsters that have been corroded by this environment, and bugs that grow in the deep area will attack characters within, causing decay accumulation. Okay. In addition, excellent disciples of decay, who will have utter and have the protection of the withering. Effectively destroy the shield. Oh, okay. So that's what. That's the mechanic for danger. Okay. Go. Oh, I just realized we're gonna get a shit ton of stamina now because we have another way to get stamina. Yeah, boy. Yoink. Sumeru rose. That kind of does look like a rose. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Actually, that's not true. That doesn't look like a rose. What is that? Tulip? No, that's not a tulip. I am ignorant about plants. Please excuse me.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Toucan!
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression?
I'm guessing it's something real dumb.
Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
Fucking
This letter is
dumbass.
her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines.
Oh.
By the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these.
Paimon.
Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Stop making me take drugs.
How do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
I figured.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Bitch!
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now,
I don't want the fate of
after seeing
Sumeru.
the action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what did I see? The world tree or something like
When
that?
you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Tukatan! Squawk! Follow that bird.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see.
What are you? Hello. Do you sell anything? About the grill. Maybe guns. Yada yada yada. Nothing. Okay. Yeet. Woo! I am sped.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
And she's not here.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food.
Oh
Why
God.
am I looking around the area?
She's gonna get food poisoning, isn't she? I hear wibble wobbling. Where's that little short stack? The fuck? Those are the familiars. That thing is hilarious! Look at it jiggle! Hi. I may or may not have startled you. You may or may not have startled me. Point is, I'm gonna light you on fire. Nah, just kidding. Why do I feel like it will talk to me? Oh boy, here we go again.
There you are.
Did the world just light up more green?
Are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
There's literally a fucking pond outside.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, I'm on. What the fuck did you give me, man? I am tripping.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Well, there goes the pond.
What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Really? Oh.
This whole place is making us trip.
Let's go investigate the area.
Wait, am I in a domain? I'm not even on this map. Yeah, the fuck, I'm in a domain.
Wow. This place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Delved into destiny. Adventure time. Yeah.
Propagate!
Best mushrooms and domains. Reasons of which is are not the trilock structures are unknown. I guess. What's that over there? Is that the door of resurrection?
Let me scry.
Scatter!
Woo! Oh god, what the fuck just happened? Don't trip me like this. Fucking throws me off. Hey. Why are we in this one, This place looks too much like Inazuma. Inazuma, whatever. Why are we here? Place is giving me the trip. Promoter, Primigo resin in domains. You will sometimes find Premier resin sealed paths that correspond to them. Collect 3 within the domain to unlock the responding path. Are there more out here? Nope. No, I went the wrong way. Let's see. Oh boy, Helios, here we go. Face the power of my Dendro!
By royal decree! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Scatter!
Wings of darkness! Come, step! Let's light it up!
Propagate!
Delve into destiny!
Scatter!
Decided by destiny!
Come on, boom, 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 boom. Is there nothing here? Oh! Okay. We're getting places. And this is gonna drive me right here, isn't it? Oh. Oh, so that's like a dendro fucking vein. Okay. I've learned something. I never want to touch spots like that. That's what I've learned. Let me up! Thought! Okay, how do I get up? Oh, I'm an idiot. Adoy. Whee! Active. Oh god, here we go again with the trips. Why do they give me drugs?
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Aren't these thundersuckers? Yeah. This is fucking the mountain by whatchamacallit? Yeah, Miko's mountain in Inazuma. The temple. The shrine. There we go. Ooh. God damn it, stop sending me places. Ooh. That is the shiny. A herald.
Well, looks like we meet again, traveler.
Come here, bitch. I'll cut off your head this time.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Finish him.
Bow before the abyss.
You shall bow before me, bitch.
Terminate.
Oz, reveal thyself. Shadows of fate.
I just realized I made it quicker.
I'm going in. Get out of here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Propagate.
Delves into destiny. Off we go. By royal decree.
Scatter. Spring forth.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Teamwork is dreamwork. Get out of here. Take cover. Fate is upon you.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was
It's called fuck. I just got this power.
It's time you realize
I'm not proficient enough with it.
how powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Both?
Her Highness has has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
You know you're only pissing me off more, right?
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
How about I murk the fuck out of you instead? Dun, 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 dun. Come on, loading screens, you're taking forever. What? Wait, where's Paimon? Huh.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay?
Did I just trip
really
again?
Not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
I need to get the fuck out of this forest. It's messing with my mind.
Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Oh yeah.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Hi. Yeah, we're the people you ignored.
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Okay. So what does that letter say?
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
I mean, I wouldn't say
you even
friend.
brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
Huh?
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean
There's someone else out here?
living nearby?
Kind of like a cabbage.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying.
Huh?
I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, Just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
So is that meant you're a fuck
I'm
trip
not sure what it's
just to
called,
go to
to be
safety?
honest.
Okay.
But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity,
Doing this little wiggle wiggle
I began
dance.
to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
Dreamland!
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Fascinating little
Yes,
creatures.
no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
I have plenty of questions, woman. Well, maybe get some food in here first.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
I have a specialty?
Good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Oh my god, woman. Watch me trip the fuck out again. Make lunchbox.
All done. Let's use the
Oh yes,
that
the
Tainari
kitchen's
made
on fire.
since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable.
I'm a very fast
I'm
cook.
truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Ah, it's apparent.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
What am I
You should
then,
know
a
that
super
some
genius?
researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The
Bro, like,
ingredients used to
blooms
make
from it.
Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I see. I don't understand.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll come to a clearer understanding as you remain in Sumeru.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew.
Good.
That's a relief.
I don't want to be passing out in the middle of this forest again.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
Wait, what?
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone.
So you mean
We
like
need to
fucking
ensure that our minds will
sensory
be calm
overload, really?
while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
So that kind of sounds like they
course I
take in
do.
so much knowledge that their
Especially
brain just
during nights that
overheats.
are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh?
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
I don't know, Chief.
I was
That's
born into a
kinda...
family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected
Weirdos.
with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Oh god, we got second Paimon.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Woohoo! Hey-ya!
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Damn,
Tainari,
like
but
fuck you.
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all
They
about?
realized they went the wrong way, right?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful
it went
trip,
weird.
But the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
See?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Probably a couple people.
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile.
Well, I mean, he's a researcher.
Also,
One would
when you
hope he's
enter
adept at
Sumeru
gathering
City,
information.
You'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait.
Yes, we gotta say goodbye.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Great changes
Yes,
are about
she's
to
doing
happen to
much better.
Sumeru.
After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell. And good luck to you both.
I've been waiting for you two.
It's a doggo.
Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend.
I mean, you could've just told me I don't like being touched.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no
Exactly.
need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yes!
I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Yay! The nice ending. Let's see. I should be able to do that quest now, shouldn't I? Trail of the God of Wisdom. Huh. Complete the prerequisite event quest. Shit, okay. What is the prerequisite event quest? Trail of the God of Wisdom. Here it is. And I do believe we have someone we can talk to take us there immediately. God damn it. I swear to God, if it's pallet again.
Shadows of fate.
Propagate!
Odds reveal thyself.
Propagate!
Just get that all out of here. Get the fuck out of Sumeru already. I don't want to see your face again. Ah, itch. Little fucker, something bit me. This looks like a good place to hide a Dendroculus. Bing bong. Bing bong, your opinion is wrong. Let's see. Let's go. Sure. Oh, did I just start a secondary quest? I don't think this is what I meant to start, but that looks like a withering zone. I was right. Don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry, Chief, I got it. It's called I'll Be Fine, woman. It's a piece of cake.
By royal decree.
Scatter! Germinate!
Oz, reveal thyself.
Easy enough.
Everybody stand back!
Get over here!
Scatter!
Give it some green. Thanks. I mean, I'm a member of so many organizations now. Wait, yeah, hold your horses. Yes, I'm pretty sure. We just what the fuck is that thing flying in the background? Just like Paimon. Right. Eat. Okay. There's tigers in this village? Don't worry about who we are. It's called I Just Want to Get to the City, God damn it. It's called I Think I Went the Wrong Way. Hold on. Sounds like a kid. Let's take me to Sumeru City. Oh, this is a whole ass village right here. I think I might just leave Rana and just head straight to Sumeru City. Cause she seems to be a side quest. And I wasn't planning on doing a side quest yet, I wanted to do the main story. I bet he likes her. Just kind of a feeling. I mean, you just kind of don't look like you belong here. Okay, I guess. Okay, you come back later. I fight very well. Yes, very impressive. Favorite swords much more than anyway. Yeah, that's words way more than anyway. What the fuck? That sounds very weird. Paimon does that too. I started a side quest that I did not want to start. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're here? Gotta clap some for two cheeks then. Just, come on. I need to hurry up and get to the main city so we can unlock fucking Sumeru's Adventurers Guild and daily commissions here. Mosquitoes got me good. I hate him. So what the? Silver weasel teeth? I don't know. Silver duskbird. Silver specter. That sounds terrifying. There's a bunch of dialogue here that I just want to skip. It's not even voiced. That makes it worse. It's just like dialogue on dialogue of silence. Sure. Watch, one of them's gonna fall. Anyways. As long as I don't have to follow you, I think that can wait. We're going to Sumeru City. Jesus Christ. We're making our way up there. Screw you. I'm sorry, but I want to get to the city. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Is that a water flower? Cluster leaves of cultivation and 4-leaf sigils. You can sometimes come across cluster leaf cultivation, so you just scatter 4-leaf sigils around them when they come in contact with dendro. Use these objects to your interest in super easier. Okay. Ooh! Appreciate that. Meow. Just Sumeru City. Ooh, architecture. Everyone has one of those terminals, what the fuck? Except for the children, at least.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Ooh.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Okay.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet lesser personality. Let's give it a try.
So maybe this is how she fucking hacked the Dodo communicator.
With their voice of wisdom. Whoa! Just
Awesome.
something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly.
Very
That
handy.
is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh?
I guess we barge in.
Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain
It's restricted, probably.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
That is the question.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon. Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question
Probably.
or something.
Restricted access.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researchers.
So is that like a permanent thing on our head now?
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see.
Oh, it is!
An address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Let's see. What else do I have? There has to be like a teleport point somewhere here. Yes, there is. Boop. I just need somewhere I can teleport within the city. Where's Catherine? She's up there. Nice. Hi, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I like how we don't even reply anymore. It's like, yeah, we know you're gonna be here. If all expenses are covered, I won't refuse. Now, let's see. Now that we've unlocked that one here, we should be able to put... Not yet, I guess. That's weird. Honestly.
Ad Astra.
Sumeru. Sumeru, I mean. Both of these are really good. Who's my other explorer? Zhengling. Sumeru. I still find it cool how that's a permanent thing on your ear now. Yeah, but honestly, other than that, I'll probably have to end it soon, considering this is headed up to like 2.5 hours now, if not more.
That's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Kainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
What the fuck does Tainari been telling people?
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me?
See?
Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Sounds like we need to go bust down that door.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
But then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
How so?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
This is just
come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
God, you bunch of fucking politics.
Low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Honestly, yeah.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Catherine.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
I kind of figured we'd eventually go to the Adventurers Guild for something.
I'll keep this close.
Come here, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Oh, she's searching it up in the terminal too, isn't she? I'm kind of expecting.
But I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Why do you sound like a robot?
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asvant, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
I mean, considering everywhere I've been, I've gotten big things. But honestly, I'm gonna have to end it here because this is starting to go into almost 3 hours. I get it, Sumeru just released, but I don't want to rush through everything. Plus, I need sleep. It's been a long day. Well, I should thank you all for watching, and I hope you join me hopefully tomorrow so we can continue our adventure in Sumeru. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
Propagate!